wanna go to hell. Oh my god.
Oh, hi.
Come on, Trevor, go! Trevor, get up!
Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, once the sassy toddler in a tiara from Toddlers and Tiaras, has now taken on a new role. Mother of twins. The birth, kept a secret from the public until the last moment, sent shockwaves through fans and family members alike. With drama, joy, heartbreak, and unexpected twists, including a surprise paternity revelation, Mama June's emotional breakdown, and a family reunion, this 20,000-word exclusive fictional report dives deep into everything that happened during the most unforgettable 72 hours in the Shannon family's wild history. Alana had grown quiet on social media in the months leading up to the birth. Fans suspected something was off, her selfies became rare, her TikToks few and far between. Alana was scared, Pumpkin shared. She didn't want the world's opinion. She wanted peace. July 30th, around 3 a.m., Alana woke up with stabbing pains in her abdomen. At first, she believed it was normal labor. But within minutes, she realized something was wrong. She was bleeding that ran down the hallway, and she was on the floor, clutching her stomach, Pumpkin recalled. Blood was everywhere. Was the scariest moment of my life. Frantic 911 call brought paramedics within minutes. As EMTs stabilized her in the ambulance, one of them turned to Pumpkin and said, "There's 2 heartbeats." Alana had no idea she was carrying twins. All of her ultrasounds had shown a single baby, which experts later blamed on the unique position of the second fetus. Piedmont Atlanta Hospital, the team was thrown into emergency mode. Her blood pressure dropped, and doctors opted for an emergency C-section. Mama June was filming scenes for her court-mandated rehab documentary when she received a call from Pumpkin. According to witnesses, June fainted on the spot and was taken to urgent care for dehydration and emotional distress. When she arrived at the hospital hours later, she fell to her knees upon seeing the babies. While Alana recovered in post-op, it was Pumpkin who held the babies first. Already a mother of 4, Pumpkin instantly shifted into mama mode. She cleaned, fed, and held the twins through their first hours. Mama June and Alana Thompson lived in a house in Georgia where the filming of Honey Boo Boo took place. Once a reality staple, it now has a different look because fate had planned way too nicely for it. June bought a new home, which she showed in season. Alana doesn't live with June and her sisters anymore. She lives in Denver, Colorado, with her boyfriend Drolin, to pursue her dream nursing degree. But she is deep in trouble after he broke the law in the country with a 2023 arrest warrant. The legal drama is blocking her way to live a dream life with him. June Shannon no longer shares the same bond with Honey Boo Boo. The daughter hated it when she kept pushing her to talk about Drolin's legal troubles. Also, Shannon switches on her hot buttons with the topic of Pumpkin's divorce. Just like her, she didn't want to see the couple separating. But since they went on to parting ways, the chaos is too much to handle. Alana is trying her best to stay away from family problems because she herself has so much to solve. City life has never been good for her. Initially, she rented out a house but ultimately sought financial assistance. Fans supported her at that time without bashing her much. But they later discovered she used the raised funds for her makeover. Once, Honey Boo Boo spent her days loitering around the McIntyre, Georgia, home with her clan for the show. But it now serves a purpose as it has been transformed into a resourceful place called the Community Resource Center. It will accommodate approximately 600 residents of the city. Viewers who have seen June's initial days raising her children there might feel nostalgic. Anna, Pumpkin, and Jessica all hit their teens in the house. But Alana was the cutest as she was too young. Sugar Bear, their daddy, even left his mark there. When the family failed to sell the property in 2015, the news came that it would be scheduled for demolition. Soon after that, June shifted to Hampton, Georgia, with her family. Based latest update, the community's daily needs reinstated the house. It will be used to support those who are addicted to substances and others. From therapy to building a strong alcohol support group, everything will take place under one roof. Several meetings will be held for everyone who has ever had deteriorated mental health. The reporter of the news channel called Alana's sketty-filled home a haven among McIntyre people. Since residents often travel out of the city to access better classes and services, the new center will provide them without the need for travel. The city of McIntyre bought the 1,300 square feet home in 2018 to fix Shannon's bedrooms, which are now turned into functional meeting rooms. Stay tuned to season and spoilers for further updates. Foot Home was purchased by the city of McIntyre in 2018 and, since then has been fixed up so that the former bedrooms of the Shannon family are now meeting rooms and useful spaces. Despite the changes, the house has maintained a lot of features that Here Comes Honey Boo Boo fans will recognize, such as the signature backstoop where the family posed for pictures to promote the series. Probably had to dump so much Gersh Dern bleach on these here steps to clean. The pageant crowns and trophies that once graced the living room have now been replaced with tasteful photos of community leaders, and the new owners seem hopeful that people will look past the home's reality. Past. Dedication was held on Thursday to official open the Community Resource Center, and it appears Mama June attended. On Thursday she posted videos to social media, showing what each room looks like today and explaining what each room contained when her family lived there. June showed how the home's only bathroom, where the kids infamously bathed in mayonnaise during one episode, has been remodeled, explaining that the new owners removed the bathtub and moved the toilet over to provide more space. Team initiated emergency protocols for cardiopulmonary failure, suspecting a sudden heart issue or worse than it has ever been. At first, she brushed it off classic June, but eventually, Justin convinced her to go to the when things escalated. And honestly, good call. Once she got to the hospital, doctors ruled out a heart attack, thankfully. But they did find something else: ovarian cysts. If you've never had one, just know they're painful little monsters that can cause everything from nausea to stabbing pelvic pain. And in June's case, they were enough to send her into a full-on health spiral. According to People, the episode was filmed back in November 2024. And no, she didn't actually have a heart attack. But she's still battling some major health stuff and is considering her treatment options. Let's be real. This isn't the first time June's health has taken center stage. She's been public about her weight fluctuations, stress levels, and struggles since her 2016 gastric sleeve surgery. One point, she regained over 100 pounds, then reportedly dropped about 30 in just 2 months. Now she's leaning on medication and lifestyle changes, but it seems like the roads still rock. So yeah, the psychic might not have nailed the diagnosis, but she wasn't totally off either. June's health is clearly in a fragile spot, and this latest scare proves it. Whether you watch the show religiously or just catch the wild highlights, this moment felt like a wake-up call. Not just for her, but for anyone pushing through pain while ignoring what they're. Body's reality star Mama June is sharing more than meets the eye about her existing health issues following a foretelling of a possible heart attack. The Here Comes Honey Boo Boo alum was reportedly rushed to the emergency room after suffering discomfort while recording her show. Before the reality star's medical emergency, she was warned that she could suffer serious heart complications. Now, Mama June is coming clean about dealing with some ailments. During the July 25th episode of Mama June, Family Crisis, a psychic present on the show told the 45-year-old about her future. The psychic raised concerns about the reality star's health, saying she has lost a lot of health and is carrying a lot of stress, which isn't good. The fortune teller dropped a bombshell on the 45-year-old, revealing that she may have a heart attack due to the health struggles over the years explored amid reality star's hospitalization. Mama June health struggles over the years explored amid reality star's hospitalization. Reality star Mama June Shannon, who rose to fame as Honey Boo Boo's mother, was declared legally blind in 2018 and has long been open about her struggle with obesity. On the July 25th episode of Mama June, Family in Crisis, she faced yet another alarming moment. While sitting down with a psychic, joined by her daughter Jessica Shannon and husband Justin Shroud, June was told something troubling. She had been carrying a heavy emotional load, and in turn, had lost a lot of her health. That wasn't all. The psychic warned she may have a heart attack. Mama June, already dealing with pain that hadn't yet been diagnosed, didn't want to go to the hospital. Despite Justin's encouragement, she refused, at first. But the pain grew stronger, and eventually, she gave in. Doctors later found that Shannon was suffering from ovarian cysts. As fans worry about her latest hospitalization, it serves as another reminder of the personal health battles Mama June has continued to face, many of which played out under the scrutiny of the spotlight. Back in 2022, Shannon faced another health scare when she was hospitalized following complaints of severe headaches and dizzy spells. Reported by The Independent, the reality star was admitted as a precaution after raising concerns during a doctor's visit. Emergency steps were taken quickly after Shannon described the intensity of her symptoms. Though the cause wasn't made public, the hospitalization marked yet another health hurdle in a life marked by medical and personal struggles. In an interview with Distractify, June addressed her health struggles and the uncertainty that still surrounded her condition, actually just trying to find the right doctors to be able to take care of the issues even though the scans are all coming back clear. I'm just trying to find the right doctor to be able to kind of actually listen and give me the right treatment that need, she said. Her suspicions about a more serious diagnosis were first brought up in 2021 during an episode of Mama June, Road to Redemption. Speaking with her sister Do, June recalled moment when her doctor raised a red. Mama June's family dynamic shifts dramatically after major life change in daughter Lauren's marriage. A major turning point in Lauren Pumpkin Efford's marriage is sending shockwaves through Mama June's family, and it's changing everything. On Mama June, Family in Crisis, viewers witness the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauren. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Efford, Lauren's marriage finally took such a hard hit, the couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauren's personal life, June's relationship with her daughters is evolving too, revealing long-buried tensions and surprising moments of solidarity. Alana and her mother have seemingly come a long way since filming Season 7 of Family Crisis. The pair were still in a rocky place at the beginning of the season, with Alana still airing her grievances with her mother to her followers online and with her friend on camera. But the mother and daughter recently spoke to In Touch prior to the premiere of the season, and it was clear that the pair were at least united in support of Lauren's choice to end her marriage. Although Alana admitted that Josh had stepped in as a father figure for her in the years she had lived with her sister's family, she felt she had to support her sister's decision. She admitted at one time she hoped they would fix it, as they had in the past when confrontation arose, but she eventually realized her sister wasn't happy and needed the change. June, on the other hand, felt that the couple were bound to separate, pointing out the awareness that came to the family after the loss of her daughter, Anna Marie Chickadee Tony, to cancer in 2023. June noted everyone in the family then became aware of what had been placed on the back burner in their lives. Although there is still tension between Alana and June in Season 7, it is nice to see that the mother has taken small strides to repair the relationship she has with her daughters. Honey Boo Boo Thompson just flipped the script on the dysfunctional Mama June. Family crisis curse, but it's not over yet. In April 2021, Lauren told In Touch that her mother's behavior was the main issue in her marriage. Now that the marriage is broken beyond repair, there is room for June to make amends for the damage she once caused by continuing to support her daughter through this time of transition. June has been sober since 2020, and has recently featured her weight loss transformation in Family Crisis, which, after all, used to be titled Mama June, From Not to Hot, with the original premise of the series meant to focus on the matriarch's weight loss journey, before the family crisis erupted. June also took the tentative first steps to repairing her relationship with her daughters in the most recent episodes of Season 7, who have grown wary of their mother's tempestuous approach to conflict management. June demonstrated in recent episodes of Family Crisis that she is willing to take steps toward repairing her relationship with her daughters, signaled by returning part of the funds she had appropriated from Alana's savings as a child actor. Although June made a show of arranging a large check to present to her daughter, as though she had won a prize, instead of accepting replacement funds for what had been stolen, Josh attempting to initiate conversations, and a fed-up Lauren prioritizing her newly developed business instead of responding to him. The gradual dissipation of their relationship seems related to the crisis the family has been in since Lauren's mother, Mama June Shannon, was arrested on drug-related charges. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson was lucky to have had Lauren step in during this period, to act as a mother to her younger sister, making sure she flipped the script on the family history, got settled into high school, and applied for nursing school after graduation. Just as June is lucky that her adult daughters have agreed to continue filming the family series together. Without Alana and Lauren, there would only be a crisis without the family. Alana's narrative about her new relationship and career path, and Lauren's budding business and failing marriage, make up the heart of the series. June's unrepentant attitude about past behavior is not tracking well this season, but her daughters have enough going on to keep viewers invested. Much of the tension this season has revolved around Alana's accusation that June had stolen the $30,000 the young reality star had earned from her season on Dancing with the Stars. This, in addition to the fact that Alana claims she hasn't seen any compensation for her hours of reality as child performer on Toddlers Tiaras or Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. While acknowledging she owed Alana $30,000, June claimed that the other funds were used to raise her daughter. The way that June handled the return of the funds shows just the intensity of the strain. Alana had initially provided her mother a grace period to return the money, but after some time had passed, the young reality star turned to social media to vent her frustrations. June took this as bait, immediately flying into a rant about her daughter airing family laundry online. The matriarch did set up a meeting to return the money to her daughter, who needed it for her education, but the details of the meeting showed a lack of maturity. Bringing a giant check, as though Alana had somehow won the money, and forcing her daughter to take a photo with the check to make sure it could be posted for followers online to see the amount had been repaid, showed that June is better at creating moments of conflict than she is at repairing connections on Mama June. Family Lauren fought to get custody of her younger sister Alana, and through different tragedies, the older sister patiently worked to keep the incapable of communicating anymore after years of suffering under the effect of June's choices. The couple, of course, suffered under the usual strain of normal family life, and Lauren's pivot to expand her online business seems to have bothered Josh in the last days of their relationship. But both Lauren and Josh have acknowledged that the different stages of crisis in the family had a negative impact on their relationship. As the couple struggled to communicate, they pulled further apart. In a touching moment, Josh confessed he wished he could go back and fix the issues that started over a decade ago, but he felt powerless to salvage the relationship now, despite still loving his wife. In an interview with People, Lauren said she felt the divorce was the right choice for her children, and that she was breaking a cycle she had witnessed with her mother staying too long in relationships, trying to fix them once they were bad. The family crisis will continue this season as June and her husband, Justin Stroud, seek custody of Anna's daughter, Caitlin. Honey Boo Boo Thompson and Mama June, Shannon nearly starred in a popular reality competition show before they were left hanging. Not sure if even supposed to be saying this, but who cares? The 19-year-old Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star, whose Lifetime biopic was Honey Boo Boo, premiered last month, revealed during a Friday appearance. She claimed, "House of Villains reached out to me and they wanted me to be on it. And I had an interview with them, never heard anything back." The former child star shrugged, "Ain't sign no contract so can say what Eve." While Thompson confessed she didn't know what the deets were, she said that both she and her mother, who previously competed together on The Masked Singer Season 6, attended the Zoom interview. While the nursing student has previously shared her experience with her mother on the singing competition wasn't a good one, Thompson said that she and Shannon are in a better place now, and that she thought it would be fun to do something like that with her mom again. Shannon, who is now more than 5 years sober, was previously accused of stealing $35,000 of Thompson's Dancing with the Stars Junior's earnings at the height of her addiction, but Thompson told last month that she had recently repaid her. However, there was no, "I'm sorry," said Thompson, who also claimed she's never received any money from her years on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Forgiving her mother, which fans can see on the current season of We Mama June, Family Crisis, wasn't easy. Was hard, but at the end of the day, she's my mom, Thompson said. When she was bad in her addiction, just kept thinking about the day she'd recover. We're going pretty good. Hopefully it lasts. Just no longer have any expectations for her. In the wake of her daughter Anna Chickadee Cardwell's death in December 2023, the Mama June, Family Crisis star successfully fought for custody of granddaughter Caitlin. But the legal win proved to be bittersweet as she said the 12-year-old has not seen her half-sister Kylie, 9, since their late mom's funeral. Unfortunately not, the reality star told People in an interview published June 2nd, adding, "Not due to us." June and Kylie's father Michael Cardwell were embroiled in a tense court battle over Caitlin, who was 8 months old when he began dating Anna. In September, a judge sided with the 45-year-old, noting that Mama June's family dynamic shifts dramatically after major life change in Mama June, Family in Crisis. Viewers witnessed the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauren. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Efford, Lauren's marriage finally took such a hard hit, the couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauren's personal life, June's relationship with her daughters is evolving too, revealing long-buried tensions and surprising moments of solidarity. Alana and her mother have seemingly come a long way since filming Season 7 of Family Crisis. The pair were still in a rocky place at the beginning of the season, with Alana still airing her grievances with her mother to her followers online and with her friend on camera. But the mother and daughter recently spoke to In Touch prior to the premiere of the season, and it was clear that the pair were at least united in support of Lauren's choice to end her marriage. Although Alana admitted that Josh had stepped in as a father figure for her in the years she had lived with her sister's family, she felt she had to support her sister's decision. She admitted at one time she hoped they would fix it, as they had in the past when confrontation arose, but she eventually realized her sister wasn't happy and needed the change. June, on the other hand, felt that the couple were bound to separate, pointing out the awareness that came to the family after the loss of her daughter, Anna Marie Chickadee Tony, to cancer in 2023. June noted everyone in the family then became aware of what had been placed on the back burner in their lives. Although there is still tension between Alana and June in Season 7, it is nice to see that the mother has taken small strides to repair the relationship she has with her daughters. Honey Boo Boo Thompson just flipped the script on the dysfunctional Mama June. Family crisis curse but not over yet. April 2021, Lauren told In Touch that her mother's behavior was the main issue in her marriage. Now that the marriage is broken beyond repair, there is room for June to make amends for the damage she once caused by continuing to support her daughter through this time of transition. June has been sober since 2020, and has recently featured her weight loss transformation in Family Crisis, which, after all, used to be titled Mama June.